First of all, happy Halloween, everyone. Okay. I know I'm late once again talking about Raw, because it's Wednesday, but doesn't matter. Anyways, so Raw came to Charlotte, North Carolina. Everyone thought that Ric Flair was gonna show up, but obviously that didn't happen, and I'll get to that later. Um, CM Punk came out and he acted the part of being really hurt in battle. I'm pretty sure he really was hurt, but he came out. He had the taped up chest. He had the arm bandage, and he was being real sore. And he was talking about how he's still the WWE champion, and that the Survivor Series it'll be 1 year that he has held the belt. I don't really know anybody. Apparently, Kevin Nash is the longest WWE champion besides CM Punk, but I don't know other than that anybody who's ever held the belt for a year. But anyways, Mick Foley comes out and basically, you know, CM Punk is like, you pretty much thought I was gonna lose, and Mick Foley said that you let me down because I thought you were gonna do better and, fight cleanly or wrestle cleanly. Actually, it was more of a good old fashioned ass weapon. And of course, he was disappointed, so it was decided that they're gonna have a traditional Survivor Series match at the Survivor Series, Team Punk versus Team Foley. So at the end of the night, they were going to find out who was going to be in the match. Then we had Ryback come out after that, and basically there was really no point except that he was going to have a match up next, and that match was with JTG, and of course Ryback destroyed JTG in a matter of seconds. So that was kind of a weird match. Now we had Randy Orton defeat Wade Barrett. Now we had Wade Barrett do the job, or not, no, Randy Orton did the job on SmackDown, so for some reason we had to have him go over, Barrett and Raw. I don't know why we had to see this match again. I thought it was pretty good on Friday, but you know what? There is something going on backstage. Anyways, Vicky Guerrero interviewed AJ for the job as a diva, which I don't know why they had to show that segment. Why didn't they just have AJ say, you know what, I'm not the general manager no more. I'm gonna be a diva again. But basically, she was, given a chance. So I thought that was good for what it was worth, I guess. I'm glad to see AJ's back. But I can't wait to see what's going to happen on Monday. So Team Hell No, or Hell No, defeated the Primetime Players. It wasn't for the championship, unfortunately. But I mean, that's a good thing. I don't really like seeing the championship being defended on SmackDown. That should be more of a pay-per-view thing. But I hope that the primetime players eventually get their shot. And then Vicky came out, and last week she said she had evidence that John Cena and AJ Lee were making out and having googly eyes and all that shit. Which, if you think, okay, well, Vicky's kind of a hypocrite because she was general manager at the time she was dating Edge, Adam Copeland. So she's going back on her word. I just think that she despises AJ and they should have a match sometime, which might probably gear up at it looks like Survivor Series, because she represented evidence. John Cena came out and denied everything, and then Dolph Ziggler came out, and John Cena actually looked like a badass, grabbing him and saying, "Don't ever mention my name with AJ again," and throw him on the ground. So that basically, there's going to be a match between mixed tag match, John Cena and AJ versus Dolph and Vicky. So I like to see how that goes. That would be kind of interesting. We haven't seen a mixed tag in a while. Intercontinental Champion Kofi Kingston defeated Antonio Cesaro after The Miz, who was a commentary, got pushed by Kofi, so naturally he would come in the ring and cause a disqualification. So Antonio and The Miz were kicking ass, and R-Truth came out. So R-Truth and Kofi Kingston are still friends, I guess. I don't see any other reason why he would be in the ring, but yeah. And another tag match, Heath Slater and Jinder Mahal defeated Zack Ryder and Santino Marella. A lot of people don't really like this three-man band stable. But I again think that they're doing it more for the younger demographic, the children in the audience. I can understand why an adult would, or somebody between the ages of, like a teenager or whatever, that I can understand why. Okay, I'm fucking up now. Alright. You know what I mean. Anyways, so AJ had her first match in a year against Beth Phoenix. And this is kind of where things kind of piss me off, because the WWE is so for the anti-bullying campaign, yet they have Vicky Guerrero bully AJ. So the match, AJ won. Then we had Vicky come out and say, "No, we start the match. You can do better than that." And which Beth Phoenix came behind her, did the glam slam, and won the match. So basically, I don't know what the hell's going on, but that, to me, it just seems really stupid that this is happening. Then we had a segment which I thought was pretty cool because of how it ended. The Big Show came out, or no, Sheamus came out after the last match and talked about how he lost, and that, you know, the Big Show brought out something in him, and then the Big Show came out and said that you'll never beat me for the World Heavyweight Championship. So I don't know if there's gonna be another match. I hope not, anyways, for the World Championship match. In fact, if they're gonna have Team Punk versus Team Foley, then I don't see why they can't have Team Sheamus versus Team Show. But I don't know how that's gonna work out. It ended with Sheamus eventually giving Show white noise. So that was a cool segment there. Then Rhodes Scholars versus Ray and Sin Cara, and they won. The Rhodes Scholars won. very interesting match. Very cool match. Another team that I do enjoy. I also like Team Mexico. Then Alberto Del Rio versus Justin Gabriel, and Justin Gabriel won, or no, Alberto won. Yeah, that was an interesting match as well. Um, but the cool part was seeing Team Foley versus Team CM Punk, the lineup that CM Punk came out with Paul Heyman and revealed his wrestling team for the Survivor Series. The Miz, Cody Rhodes, Damian Sandow, and Alberto Del Rio. So Mick Foley came out and said they're gonna be my team is gonna be Kane, Daniel Bryan, um, yeah, Kane, Daniel Bryan, Kofi Kingston, and Ryback came back. So I honestly expected, maybe. Oh yeah, Randy Orton as well. How can I forget him? But what I thought was, okay, well, why not have somebody from the past, like maybe a Terry Funk or something? But he's too old anyway, so really don't know what I was thinking. Um, but yeah, so yeah, Ric Flair was supposed to show up at Raw. I thought he was advertised to show up, but apparently there's a lawsuit that Kurt Angle of TNA, um, at least I mentioned his name. He wants to. He was accusing the WWE of stealing the storylines from TNA. Are you fucking kidding me? And it's interesting because I just put Kurt Angle as one of my favorite TNA stars, and then I read this bullshit. They said that this whole thing with AJ and John Cena was exactly like the love triangle or the love thing that they had with Dixie Carter and AJ Styles, and that the WWE stole that. Well, fuck off, Kurt Angle, because let's get one thing straight. You stole a lot of things. The WWE can steal whatever they take whatever they want. I mean, they've basically been doing that their whole life. I mean, if it wasn't for ECW, I don't think we would have we would have hardcore matches or even a hardcore title. We have Great American Bash. We have or we had Great American Bash. But the fact is, maybe I don't know. I can't really explain how it is, but there's been love triangles before, and now this bullshit happened. And why Ric Flair couldn't show up on Raw because he used to be a TNA guy. Well, he's a dickhead anyways. But that's just my opinion. There's been a lot of that. Maybe in the future we'll have another TNA versus WWE, just like we did back in '01 with fucking ECW, WCW versus the WWF. But that just threw me off, why you would have a lawsuit on that. It was just, to me, really stupid. But that's kind of the way it is, I guess. So, anyways, yeah, happy Halloween. Bye.